Jonathan Toews back out.
Good speed by Athanasiou there on the entry.
That's what he's been known for throughout his NHL career. Pass across, Toews scores! Power play goal, Jonathan Toews ties the game at 1.
Well, what a beautiful pass by Philipp Kurashev. Looked like he was going to shoot it, and then Toews snuck in. With speed, set it up, and then the captain goes to work. All he's got to do is throw those hands towards the empty net.
Toews, Roos with Kurashev in front. Rebound loose, and off into the corner. Roos to Entwistle. Loose at the line, and Hurdle tried to beam it back in, but here's Jason Dickinson. He scores! What a debut for Jason Dickinson. 2 assists and a goal.
The blue line. Here's a 2-on-1 with Carlson defending. Dickinson's thinking, I'm going high blocker. That's exactly where he puts it. Heck of a debut for JD. Goal and 2 assists in this one. I like the decision not to force a pass to Kurashev, who's opening up. He's got his mind made up right when he hits this blue line. He's going to put it on net. What a debut for Jason Dickinson.
Ironed out by Robert Hagg, but strong play by Kurashev to hang on. Lafferty with a check on Larkin, past Dickinson. Johnson sends one in. Rebound. Kurashev scores!
Yeah, and this line had a big night a week ago in San Jose, and this play starts from behind the net as Lafferty wins the battle and then takes the puck strong to the net, blue paint area. Nice save from Nedeljkovic to keep the play alive right there. But look at the soft hands of Kurashev, who elevates that puck into the top corner, just like a young Andrew Shaw burying that one, and the Hawks are within 1.
Caleb Jones slides it to Philipp Kurashev. Caleb Jones in front, kicked by Forsling, who's maimed. That was off the ankle of Gustav Forsling, who's hobbling around on the ice right now. Kurashev around him, scores!
Forsling banged up. He still can't get off the ice. He gets up, but you can see he can't even move. He's standing there. Kurashev sees that he's standing there. Goes to his backhand, his forehand, tucks it in the top corner. And Forsling basically just one-legged out there.
Well, this second period has gone haywire. Here's Caleb Jones in the O-zone. Across to Kurashev. What a save by Campbell. Kane had the rebound in his crosshairs, but the puck out to Hyman of Edmonton.
The patience, and then the pass over to Kurashev.
Hawks living in the O-zone right now. Kurashev in front for Radish, and a score! They do it again! 3-1 Hawks.
This is a great shift, but the shift before set it all up.
With Eriksson Ek in front, the puck trickles out to the dot. Radish dragged down by Middleton. Here's Philipp Roos, the defenseman. Centering pass. Kurashev shot wide right. Rebound. It's in. Score.
It's the captain, Jonathan Toews.
Off the backhand. To Dubois. Regula throws it Hellebuck's way. Kurashev rebound denied. Toews another chance. Open net. Radish tips it back to Toews. And another save made by Hellebuck.
Coming in from the point. Hellebuck tries to play it along. Squirts out to the point. Shot. Rebound. Kurashev.
Fiala cutter. Won by Kurashev. He races up ice. Here's Kurashev. He shoots. And a save quick with a pass.
Less stability in the lineups. Kachuk across, kicked on net by Kurashev. Back to the front of the net. Kane had a poke at it. Here in period number 2, and here's another good example. See the way that those skates get turned by the attacking forward.
To center and Jesper Fast. Intercepted by Kurashev. Kurashev and Kane. For Kurashev, save Kochetkov.
Get yourself available to shoot. Kurashev opens up and gives Kaner a target. You never know when that
stalls down low. Kane free for Falk, trying to turn the corner, gets away from the speedy Athanasiou, plays it on for Thomas. Shorthanded again come the Blues. The drop pass, Falk and his pocket picked by Kara, and now a 2-on-1. Athanasiou and Kurashev. Athanasiou shot it, and he scores! 2 goals for Andreas Athanasiou, and again, it's a 1-goal game.
Kane wraps it around. Domi. Kane. Kane scored a birthday goal in 2009 against Calgary, and there's Domi with a tip-in score! Jonathan Toews was the man in front. And the Hawks get one back on the power play. It is 2-1.
Numbers don't get retired very often in Chicago, but there were 2 that night. There's another tonight, 34 years later. Philipp Kurashev thrown into the crease and a score! Holy cow, the Hawks have tied!
And go in on the forecheck. You see Radish going in there, forces the turnover. Kurashev just throwing it to the front of the net. Goes off the left skate of the goaltender, just Smith, because he's not prepared for that little play by Kurashev. First goal in 12 games for Kurashev. He's excited. Hawks are excited.
Caleb Jones over to Patrick Kane. Seth Jones on the wing. Kurashev in the crease, shut down, puck loose, and Hellebuck covers it up.
I'll join this top unit.
So they're going to go back to one defenseman. That'll be Seth Jones. Kane remains on the ice.
DeMello grabbed by Kurashev. Caleb Jones over to Entwistle. Kurashev, Kara, the man in front. Caleb Jones in front, shot high. Kurashev taps it in, score! Jujar Kara.
Oh, it was a violent hit. He was hitting with some intent there, but he did.
Kurashev with a shot knocked out of the glove of Varlamov.
Deal for a lot of reasons. Here's the chance. Max Domi not shooting this one. A nice little saucer pass in front to Kurashev, and Varlamov, he's had the Hawks number over the years at least.
Hawks living in the ozone right now, hoping to fatigue the Islanders. McCabe sends it to Jones. Back to McCabe. McCabe had 2 assists last night. Kurashev point-blank saved Varlamov, and the puck is cleared.
A couple seconds ago, there's the interchange up around the blue line. Look at Jake McCabe, follows his pass, and a heads-up play from Caleb Jones. Another nice pass to Kurashev.
Johnson, Fialdi on the defensive end.
Yeah, there he is on the defensive side of it.
It's taken by Radish, he scores!
Turned over, Toews ahead of the play, couldn't get there, now he does, as things slow down. Gets the return feed, tries to center in front, and it is stopped. Great save by Charlie Lindgren to keep it a 4-2 game.
Well, we said from the start that Jonathan Toews is having a heck of a game. If all around the net tonight, had to opt.
Second power play unit on the ice, Kurashev. Athanasiou, Kurashev. Remember, the power play still in effect for 45 more seconds for the Hawks. Kurashev in front, high off what looked like the top of the net.
About earlier between Athanasiou and Kurashev. I like the way Kurashev gets below the goal line with his feet moving with full intention of taking that puck strong to the net, creates a little bit of open space, does everything but put it into the net.
Toews. Kurashev lets it rip off the post. Come on.
Radish with some pressure on Trouba. Miller circles it back to Trouba. Goes off the stick there of the Rangers. Carried back in by Kurashev. On the backhand. Jonathan Toews on the doorstep. And the Blackhawks are on the board early in the second here at home.
Ends up with this puck in the neutral zone.
And you're going to see Jonathan Toews, he's just going to go to the net, right? He sees Kurashev has this puck out wide. Toews gets the net. Kurashev on his backhand. Sometimes that can surprise a goalie that he's throwing it with his backhand like this. I'm not sure if Toews gets a piece of this one or not, or if it's Trouba in front of the net. It looks like actually deflects off Trouba and behind Shesterkin, but good job by Kurashev.
And the Blackhawks still trying to apply more of the zone time that they've had the better of in this period. Kurashev out in front. Shesterkin made the initial stop and then got it off into the corner.
Right before the Rangers' opportunity, you can see this puck's bouncing, and Shesterkin recognizes it, uses a poke check, gets down in the butterfly to cover his 5-hole, but he saw that. He saw Lafferty was all alone.
Spinning puck to Stalock. Kurashev gains the zone. Toews, backhand pass, Radish scores! Open the floodgates. It's 4-0. Seth Jones has to grab the puck at center. And the power play expires for the Hawks. J.J. Moser back out there, but here's Kurashev off the post. Kadri sat on the puck, and here's Lukas Reichel in his third game of the season with the big league club. And Seth Jones down low, rebound, score! And an NHL first for Lukas Reichel. That's what happens when you throw pucks at the net. And having a great attitude about it. He's had a great season in the AHL and has come up to the NHL ready to go. Here he is, Reichel for Kurashev, score! 3-1 Hawks and a 2-point night for Lukas Reichel.
It's perfect. Domi, good play out of the zone. Reichel with speed, pushes the defenseman back, looks at the goaltender, freezes him, and then throws it over to Kurashev. And all Kurashev has to do is he doesn't want to mess this one up and miss the net.
Well, you just have to love the board battles being won, but it's the eyes, Troy. Lukas Reichel never looks at Phil Kurashev.
I mean, let's not forget the captain isn't out there for Colorado. Gabriel Landeskog, he's usually in front of the net doing his work.
Jonathan Toews, the captain, with the takeaway for Kurashev, shorthanded. And Francouz did, in fact, locate the puck.
Johnny's the beneficiary of that play. Maybe that's why you're working the refs, Chris. No trip called on Taser.
Good angling by Toews in the neutral zone, too, Sharpie. That's
Caleb Jones, the defenseman. Nifty move. He brings it low for Kurashev. Swept to Jonathan Toews. Toews way wide. Philipp Kurashev with an opening. Looking for Murphy, who scores! What a beautiful pass from Philipp Kurashev.
And after that, it's just a series of great decisions. The captain over to Phil Kurashev. Colby sneaking in a defenseman, Connor Murphy. That is a pinpoint shot up high. Big time goal from Connor Murphy.
Yeah, the key there for Murphy.
Some gummy bears. I got myself some chocolate covered pretzels. We're doing just fine up here.
Here's Taylor Radish, covered up by Dahlin. Yeah, it's a good haul up here tonight after Chris Chelios and I wiped out all the gummy bears. It's tipped in for a score! There's some candy for the Blackhawks.
Yeah, it's the Taser line again. Start of the third period, give the Hawks a chance.
That penalty kill for the Hawks flew by. Connor Murphy out, and on the puck now. Connor Murphy looking for Kurashev, just wide, denied by Anderson. Tyler Johnson. Kurashev looking for his second goal. Johnson back to Kurashev. Seth Jones, we're inside of a minute. Jones, Tyler Johnson scores! Kurashev centers himself. Radish looking for an open net. Radish wide. Watton pursued from behind. Here's Kurashev. Scores! Philipp Kurashev. The empty net goal. And for the first time since November 9th, 1996.
That is just amazing, but Luke Richardson said, you know, these guys don't care about what happened last year, let alone back in 96. This is a different team, different coach, different results in this one. Kurashev
heads back in, and now Domi across to Radish. A shot and a score! A partial block in front, but it gets past Markstrom, and the Hawks grab the lead late in the first period.
Yeah, great shot, Taylor Radish. Excellent shift all around for the newly constructed Max Domi line. It's Radish and Kurashev.
Third meeting of the season between these two teams as Radish controls the puck into the slot. Here's Philipp Kurashev and a beautiful glove save by Campbell.
Elevate cross body, and difficult save for Campbell early.
Draisaitl. Good defense by Jack Johnson. Draisaitl got a little too fancy. Here's Patrick Kane. Jason Dickinson scores! Jason Dickinson all alone in between the rings and ties this game in the second.
Beautiful play off the rush.
Max Domi back to Caleb Jones. Almost broke his stick. It's loose down low.
Straight-legging it, getting off the ice there. Talk about the cement in the legs.
Philipp Kurashev off his stick, and Stolarz makes a fabulous save. Over to Max Domi. Domi off the pads of Ingram. Kurashev's second look, and Ingram got to the other side of the post.
and then Domi gets a good shot, rebound, spits out. Kurashev comes across, and defensively he's been great. Offensively, he's certainly adding a lot of punch in that area as well.
Remember, he missed a month towards the beginning of the season with a broken thumb. Philipp Kurashev backhands one off the post.
4-0 final score last night at the hands of the Montreal Canadiens for the Blackhawks on their 4-game Canadian trip. Started in Winnipeg. Lost that one, but played well as there's a shot by Kurashev, and he scores. So an opening minute goal in the second period for the Blackhawks. 46 seconds in, Philipp Kurashev.
With Domi, who's going to have the puck here, and when you keep your eye on Domi here, he's going to buy some time and buy some time. He's waiting and waiting and waiting, and it's actually, I thought at first Patrick Kane he was looking for. Kane goes through the middle of the ice, and so he brings back a couple of defensemen, including Morgan Riley.
Good spot, though. Good to be in front of the net there with a wrist shot coming from the point. That one hits after the see and stays out, but you got to like the net front presence.
That pass from McCabe knocked the stick right out of Wyatt Johnston's hand. Looking for Kane to tie the game! You bet!
Well, tells the story. Jones makes the play to Kurashev, who can make the plays as well, and that's an easy one for Kaner, but he is feeling it right now. Little stick twirl, big celebration. We're having fun out there. Display, the dedication, the effort that you displayed to get that t-shirt. We really had no chance but to give it to you. Here we go.
Athanasiou scores! Hawks on the board.
Domi get one there?
Not sure, it was through the 5-hole on Vejmelka. Reichel positions his body, but there's Batherson through the legs. Feed was nifty, but there was Jared Tenorti to get it out on second effort. Now Kurashev drags, scores! Philipp Kurashev, a beautiful move.
Kurashev retrieves his stick, and then later on in the shift, he's flying down. Look at the toe drag. Great play by Kurashev. Outweights the defenseman as he slides by, stretching out as much as he could.
Athanasiou in front, knocked down by Kurashev. Puck loose off the side of the net.
Has offensive zone possession for about a minute. Athanasiou's line comes on the ice, and Kurashev finds himself in front of the net with a glorious opportunity.